these fucking riots in France. And people keep tagging us and keep asking us about it and keep sharing, like, why is the media not talking about the riots and why is no one doing about this? And it's like, ultimately, me personally, I don't give a fuck about the riots in France. I'm done with it. I don't care. And I'm assuming...
I am alarmed. The only thing that I've been interested in is I'm alarmed at how they're being brutalised.
Yeah, but here's the thing, man. If France keeps wanting to vote socialist governments in, then why the fuck are you then rioting over the fact that your economy's falling apart? Like, you just keep voting them in over and over again. There's an education system in France. There's libraries. There's the internet. There's access to all information. They've been the victim of some of the greatest socialist brutalities in history. So I'm supposed to give a shit because these dickheads. It's like that meme, isn't it, where you throw a stick in your own bike's wheels, and then you come in and you go, "Oh, Macron," and it's like, no, stop voting for socialist. They either vote for socialists or kind of centrist socialists, and they just go between the two, and then paint anyone that's even slightly capitalist as far right. It's like, go fuck yourself. You know what? If you want to live hand to mouth, if you want to pay high taxes, then that's who you voted for. You made your bed, lie in it. Go fuck yourself with your riots. I'm sick of them.
The French fucking love. They're very good at it, to be fair, protesting and rioting and having strikes and things. They are very, very good at it.
They are.
Fuck France. The only thing I've been concerned with is the treatment, which I believe has gone above and beyond. But that's where my interest in those riots ends.
I know, but here's the thing, Hayden. Again, if you're gonna put socialists in power,
you're gonna get
that.
Yes,
you're gonna get
every
that.
time.
That's what you get.
Isn't it alarming though that the police in Hong Kong have been more even-handed than the French?
I know. It's funny how that the Hong Kong situation is being covered, because they are quite literally flying American and British flags and begging to be colonized, begging to be invaded, literally begging. And it's funny because people don't know, because it's like, well, but they're being oppressed. But they actually do want freedom. They don't want to just put socialists in power necessarily. So they don't know how to cover it, and they're just kind of moving away now.
Hong Kong was built under British rule, wasn't it? That's what made it a success. That's why
China. You're damn right.
That's why China's being very careful about how much they change it, because it was ferociously successful and still is. But China's clearly starting moving towards, okay, you've had your fun. It's time to stop having so much fun now. It's time to come back to the motherland, and amassing all those militarized police on the borders and things like that.
Yeah, it's a bit scary, isn't
Socialism, lovely idea. Communism, nice idea to play with in your mind. But that's where it should stop. Like many theories, religion should stop there, but it doesn't. It's these things that in your head you think, oh, that does sound kind of cool. Yeah, we all just share everything. That's nice. And then what you're supposed to do is go, right, back to reality. Like I say on Twitter, they're screaming for socialism. The majority of them from very comfortable sort of lives, relatively speaking, that they would no longer enjoy under socialism. It tells you everything when Jeremy Corbyn says, no, I have great admiration for Venezuela. Really? When it was going well for that short period, or when it turned to shit that you're now blaming the Americans for? Somehow it's always America's fault.
Well, there's signs everywhere in Venezuela, isn't there, saying, we will not tolerate hate and all that. We won't, it's all about equality and diversity. There's those signs everywhere, but then it's surrounded by people eating out of bins and shit. And it's like, how much can you hide behind all this rainbow nonsense before you just accept the reality that, just people need freedom. Central planning does not work.
It's like the climate emergency? That's not right, is it? These pricks that are super gluing themselves to the fucking pavement and to save the planet. When you go and check their manifesto, it doesn't stop at the environment, does it?
No, of course not.
They want to rule. They want to rule us all.
They want their own dual government. So they want they want a person on the board when every new law is being discussed. They want a voice there by default. And here's the thing, man. Political movements lie, politicians lie. Of course they do. Unfortunately, they kind of have to, because if they try and get in a full nuanced discussion, the media will just take them out of context. So unfortunately, they kind of have to lie. But I kind of accept that. I understand that in the context of trying to get votes and trying to get power. It's an evil that I live with. But with those people, they're lying. But to not even get voted in, just to steal power, and they can fuck off, the ugly scumbags. And they're actually using the environment to do something that most of us care about, something that most of us want to do something about. They're using that as a Trojan horse to get in, and it disgusts me beyond words, man. Really does.
Just
Can't
got
stand them.
just got to jump in. We've got to change the subject a little bit. Everybody that's
Go on.
watching, thank you